Good afternoon. I am Jada Martin with Artis Race Labs. We are here at Road Atlanta with the Lime Rock Drivers Club race number 5, week number 5. This Saturday, this race is at 4 o'clock. And for the first time, we will be racing the Skip Barber Formula 2000 instead of the Mazda MX-5 that we've raced in the first 4 races. And so a little different car here, a little faster, very different to drive. Should be interesting. Let's see who's here for practice. We have a 1-hour practice that started at 3 o'clock. Qualifying will start at 4 o'clock. Will be a 10-minute open qualifier, which means that everybody will be on the track at the same time. And then we have a 25 minutes race with a rolling start immediately after that 10-minute qualifying session. So we should be going green right around just before 4:15, and the race will last 25 minutes. Again, welcome to Road Atlanta. And Michael Gershon is here with us. Good afternoon, Michael.
Hello, sir. How you doing?
Great. How's your iRacing career going?
Well, my last race wasn't so good, but that's okay. It was fun anyway.
That's when there's one every hour on the hour.
I know, but I had done it after 2 hours of this. I was exhausted. Plus an hour and a half of learning my new pedal.
What pedals did you get? Or did you get an upgrade on your brake pedal?
Ashton put in a load sensor.
Cool. How's that working?
I like it very much.
There's only one thing that matters. Is it making you any faster?
It will.
I'm sure it will. Cool. All right. Well, I see Ben is here too. So I haven't driven in this car here all week pretty much. So I might go and join you guys for a few laps. Hey Ben, did that microphone come in?
I don't think it did. I think it's coming. They said between Thursday and Sunday. So I hope maybe it'll come tonight.
Good. That will make it more fun. Although, do you turn off the chat when you're racing on iRacing, in the official races, Michael?
I just take my headphones off so I don't hear anything.
There you go. So I was hoping for today to have several heat races, make shorter races, and then like 1 or 2 heat races and a final. But to program the heat races, I had to update the dashboard to the new beta UI, and I was not willing to try that and go right into a session with it. So we will have the classic 60-minute practice session, 10-minute open qualifier, and then a 25-minute race with a rolling start
if I pushed all the right buttons when I scheduled the race.
I got that standing starts.
I'm going to take a few laps really slow and try to rediscover exactly where track limits are. So what I'm doing here goes back to a technique I developed in shifter cart days, during my shifter cart days, is short shift, be kind of low in the gear going through the turn, and actually start dropping gears as I build speed and not the other way around. Focusing on using every inch of the track and then some, and seeing what works and doesn't work.
Hey guys.
Hey Jonathan.
I've got some homework to do because I forgot we were running the Skippy car.
Never too late.
Hey John. What's up, Mike? Another day in COVID paradise. I'm headed to VIR in just under 3 weeks. Counting down the days. I think I'm coming with.
was an apex there, you know. Hi, Gary. So guys, let's get up to speed before Ashton gets here.
I forgot how much fun the Skippy car is.
Oh yeah. Wait till next week at Zandvoort.
Yeah, I just have to get used to the car in general. It's been literally probably like 3 or 4 years since I drove this on iRacing.
It'll come back quickly, believe me. No matter what you drive in iRacing, it's a great car to come back to.
Yeah, I could agree.
Same could probably be said in the real life. I'm sorry, this is the real life. Please let me go. I'm on the flyer. Please let me go.
Hey, I'm on a flyer too, buddy.
Alright, I'll just pass you then. That worked for me.
Yeah, you got a nice toe there.
Very nice, thank you.
Sorry, Jonathan. No worries. I only went for it because I was 7/10 up, so.
Hi Ryan, hi Aaron.
Hi, Jay.
Hey, Jake.
Okay, let's go ride with Jonathan. Jonathan has not driven the Skippy car in a while, as he was saying earlier. And I don't think he's been in any of the practice sessions in this car this week. So this is his first time driving the Skippy car in a very long time. And, well, as usual, he's picking up pretty quickly, right? Let's go see his lap times. Yeah, 37.9. If you look at his progression, you know, he's on lap 10 or lap 11, his first 10 laps. Just came down steady. Let's ride with Jonathan for another lap. Track. No big deal. Lap time was 37.5, so he's on his best lap here. Alright, let's go ride with somebody else. Aaron only has a couple laps in. Ryan on his second lap. Oopsie. Brings it back alive. The beauty with this LRDC sim racing series is we get to pick some really cool tracks. We started out, of course, at Lime Rock, and went on, I think, to the Glen for the second week, and then off to can't remember now. Oh yeah, Brands Hatch in the UK, and then Mid-Ohio, and here we are now at Road Atlanta. So all, you know, kind of fairly short tracks, a lot of ups and downs, and fun tracks, iconic tracks, full of history. Next week we go to Zandvoort. We know that the real Zandvoort has just undergone some not only renovations, but some changes to accommodate the Formula One circus. due to come here now in 2020. Not sure if that's going to happen or if that will be postponed until next year. But either way, it's a really fun track. Personally, it brings back memories. I've never driven the track, but I went there as a teenager and had a friend who raced Formula Fords there. Also saw an F1 Grand Prix when Mario Andretti was, I think at the time, towards the end of his career, was driving the Alfa Romeo F1. So I'm going to say that was in the early 80s. Yeah. Says something about my age, I guess, but that's the way it is. Still riding with Ryan. Let's see, who else do we have we can ride with? Michael Gershon in the wall. Michael Gershon coming out of the pits. So Michael has a 138.2 on the board. It's looking pretty good. Don't mind my lap. I had a great tow from Jonathan when I put that lap in. As you can see, Jonathan is getting quicker by the lap. The last time we checked, he had a 137.5 on the board. He's at a 137.2. Michael 138, as we heard him say earlier, he is working with a new brake pedal. A modified version of the Logitech pedal set that he uses. And Ashton Harvey, our iRacing guru and tech savvy sim teammate, was instrumental in helping him get that and install it, I believe, this week. So if any of you out there have technical questions as far as gear, don't hesitate to, or iRacing questions, don't hesitate to reach out to Ashton. I'm also there, of course, to help. And for any hardware issues or challenges, we can call on our Artis Race Labs tech guru, Joel Minton, who's always just a phone call away. Riding with Jonathan again. And Ashton has just joined, I see. Hi, Ashton.
Hey Jay, how's it going?
Good. Riding with Jonathan now, who's discovering the Skippy car, which he hasn't driven in iRacing in 3 or 4 years, he says. And he's progressing he's learning or relearning pretty quickly.
Fantastic car.
I was actually just talking to you about you on the air, and I guess you helped Gersh with his brake pedals or brake pedal kit. If you can talk about this, that'd be great. I'm sure other people may be interested in that.
Yeah, basically I had a load cell kit for his pedals that was collecting dust and wanted to help him out, so I installed it in his pedals. And it's, I think, the most important thing about one sim rig, because us as humans don't do a very good job braking when we are trying to gauge the distance that we're pressing the brake pedal. So by installing a load cell, which you can get for most pedals for a very affordable price, you now are braking with the judgment of pressure that you're putting on the brake pedal, which is how you would do it in real life. So it takes some getting used to, and I'm sure he will do really well today. But yeah, I was just want to get his feedback on the before and after, and maybe share with everybody with how he liked it.
Gersh? Hey, Miss Congeniality, where are you?
Also, having a load cell, again, because in real life we use pressure as we think about braking and not distance of pedal travel. By getting yourself a load cell, it's a great way to make the sim that much more realistic and closer to the real world rather than, say, like a game. So it helps further blend the lines between real life and sim racing.
I'm very happy with it. I got 6/10 off my fastest time today, and I'm enjoying it.
Now riding with Ashton, who I am sure is not going to be long.
Yeah, it makes sense how it would help a lot, because I'm struggling under braking the most going into 10, just have no feel.
Nice save in turn 1.
And what it'll do for you is it'll make you more consistent, and it'll let you brake later and deeper into a corner. It really helps with things like trail braking as well. In a car that doesn't have ABS, it also makes a massive difference because you can teeter on the edge of lockup, which is what you would normally do in a car.
Riding with Ashton, following Ben Wallace. Okay, who do we have? Ben Wallace. Gary Riley is somewhere, not driving right now, but he logged in. Ryan Willem, Ashton Harvey, Aaron Willem. Oh, got his name officialized in iRacing. Hey Aaron, I just noticed you're an official person now in the iRacing world. You have a name.
Yes, I do. I got it a couple days ago, but I think this is the first time you're seeing.
Yeah, I also haven't been around in the last couple of days. So Aaron Willem was with us, Jonathan Goring, of course, and Michael Gershon. Ashton making a pass on Ben, I believe. So let's see if Ben is... oh, yep. Let's see how Ben does once passed by Ashton. Yeah, Ashton is quick. Now riding with Ryan. hot here, slows you down in the second part. Still pretty good. And that was a 140, his best lap, 140.3. And let's see how turn 1 goes here. This is a very tough one. You gotta find the compression before getting back on the power. And if you do, the timing is right, you can get back on the power. Michael Gershon, still his best lap time, still 138.2. Just did a 38. Michael is following Ryan right now. Is that Ryan in front of him? Looks like it. Just sit in the car and... So guys, the race format for today is pretty much the same as usual. At 4 o'clock we will go into a 10-minute open qualifying session, followed by a 25-minute race. I believe that's about as much as we can do on a tank of gas with these cars, and hopefully we will make it. So keep an eye on your spotter or on your little black box on the right and make sure you do have enough gas. I'm pretty sure, I'm 90% sure we have enough gas to do the 25-minute race, but not much more. I was hoping to do some heat races, but could not program it unless I changed the entire iRacing dashboard and went to the beta UI or IU, whatever they call it, which I was not ready to risk just before this session. So maybe next week we'll have a couple heat races and a feature, shorter races and a feature, just to get more adrenaline pumping on the starts. And I will go and do a few more laps. Why not?
It's fixed up anyway, right? So you can't change fuel either way.
Correct. Yep. You have 5.2 gallons of fuel, and I believe that should be plenty enough. Yeah, actually, there's more fuel in the car than I thought there was. There's no problem. 25 minutes will run without a problem on the tank. There'll be plenty of fuel left.
That's all I got for you, Jay. Pretty close.
Very close. So Jonathan, do you want to share with the guys how you approach this? This was new again to you, so you came in this session. How do you approach, how do you start practice with a car that you haven't driven in a while, a track that you may not have, well no, you drove the track earlier this week, but what's the process you go through?
Well, the biggest thing is really just feeling what the car does in the sense of how well it handles. It's hard to describe. Basically, what you try and do is figure out the slip angles between the front and rear tires where it seems the happiest. You know what I mean? How much do you need to slide the tires in order to produce the most lateral G? And then after that, you kind of experiment with things like jumping off the brake or kicking the throttle and seeing how the car reacts to load transfer. And some cars are more susceptible to load transfer than others, meaning, you know, if you jump on the gas or jump off the brake, it could react poorly or it could react nicely. But either way, if you don't do those things, you'll never know. So it's hard to describe, but that's kind of the process I go through, is just figure out how much you want to slide the car, and then after that, how much is it going to react to abrupt inputs. And then you kind of want to be as abrupt as you can with your inputs within the context of not upsetting the car, if that makes sense.
So what do you think of the car?
It's hard to drive. Well, I noticed that it's got a lot of grip. Especially I noticed the most on slower corners like turn 7.
Alright guys, 10-minute qualifying. So Ashton and Jonathan, I'm going to ask you guys to stay. I'm going to stay out of this too. I'm just going to ride with the other guys. I mean, if you want to go and drive, that's fine. But you know what to do and not to do. On board with Michael Gershon. We are on an out lap.
Sorry, Aaron, I got a little target fixation there.
You were fine. I didn't see you coming in. I think I accidentally pulled out on you.
Don't you usually have a target fixation?
Mr. Personality.
Yes, Miss Congeniality. I heard you were making fun of me the other day. You laughed at my expense. You hurt my feelings. Okay, let's go ride with somebody else. Ben Wallace. Do we have any laps in? We're in qualifying now, and nobody has a qualifying time yet. 3 minutes elapsed. There's 7 minutes left in qualifying. So guys, remember, for a lap to be valid for qualifying, you must have a clean lap. No X's, which means no wheels off the track. Not out of iRacing boundaries. Okay, so Michael Gershon has a 141. Still riding with Ben Wallace, and Ben Wallace, how come we don't, oh, maybe he wasn't clean. Here we go. Okay, Ryan Willem, Ryan went off. Riding with Aaron, and Aaron is still looking for a first lap time. Let's ride with Michael Gershon, 140.5. Who else got it? Michael Gershon is the only one with a qualifying time right now, and half the session, over half the session is over. Here we go. Ryan, 141.8. That's not valid. So, again, 10-minute qualifying session, and we can see the results as of now with 4 minutes to go. Aaron is on pole with a 138.9, Michael Gershon 140.5, Ryan 141.8. Still waiting for time from both Ben Wallace and Gary Riley. Jonathan and Ashton will start in the back of the field, so they will probably not put a qualifying time at all. And as much as I would love to race, if I race, I can't film the race, quote unquote film the race. So I may just take the start of the race in the back, and then once we get past the first turn or two, I will pull off the track and take a view from the side of the track. Or I may just do the TV views from the side of the track. Haven't decided yet. Improvising, winging it as I go. In the amateurish Artis Race Labs live broadcast on YouTube of the Lime Rock Drivers Club Sim Racing Series race number 5 of season 1. And again, this race is taking place in the Skippy car at a Skip Barber Formula 2000 at Road Atlanta. I will now go and get some views outside of the car, following Ben Wallace, and there are, I might as well get used to some different views. This could be a good one right here. That's TV2, TV2 going down the S's. Just testing here different. TV1 is a little far off. TV2, slightly different angle. TV3, more close up. Of course, I use the cockpit view quite a bit. We can also see this from the blimp, where we see a longer section of the track. Of course, I see a much wider section, longer section than you do, because I am using triple screens here in the SimCraft simulator. So as much as you only see this part, I see about 3 times that much landscape, both to the right of the screen and to the left. I have the same screens on the sides, so I can see where Ben is heading. Anyway, chase, and what is the far chase? Far chase might be good to review some race incidents if we have any, or some close battles. The rear chase is actually seen from the front of the car. There seems to be a little damage to Ben's wing here. Hey guys, I'm looking at a car right now. It seems that you can actually do some damage to the front wings, and I guess by hitting the curbs. I'm looking at Ben's right front wing right now, and it is slightly bent. I'm not sure it makes a hell of a lot of a difference in a Skippy car, but just so you know, you can bend those wings.
Yeah, these cars have the new damage system, so they do have like front wing damage and stuff on them. So I'm not sure how much it does to affect the performance, but it definitely does damage.
Honestly, I think on a Skippy car it doesn't do much, but yeah, theoretically it does a little bit, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's just like appearance damage. I'm sure it probably does some damage to affect the performance, but
So, provisional pole to Aaron Willem in 138.9, Michael Gershon 139.4, Ben Wallace 140.9, Ryan Willem 141.5. We haven't seen a lap time from Gary. Let's hope he makes it to the start line.
I like to see how tight those times are. That's good.
That's what practice does.
Yeah, Aaron, thanks for throwing down with the 138.
So Jonathan, a little reminder of the fact that these are open wheel cars and what coming close to one another may or may not have for consequences. Jonathan is taking a break. Go ahead, Ashton. Oh, on the grid.
Sorry, Jay, what's up?
Last words of advice when it comes to wheel-to-wheel racing as we approach turn 1 at the end of the pace lap.
Yeah, I mean, it should be obvious, but you need to be even more clean than you are in a sports car. Anytime you touch, it's going to really screw up the car, and the whole field will just walk right past you. So it's better to be patient and let others make mistakes and take advantage of that than to try and muscle your way through a win.
Okay, guys, have fun. The iRacing pace car, we are going to focus on our pole sitter, Aaron Willem. Next to him, Michael Gershon. Right in back, I believe, is Ben Wallace and Ryan Willem. And hey, Ashton, do you see Jonathan?
I don't. Hopefully he comes out of the pit. Was I supposed to start in the pits?
No, let's hope he is in the pits. Jonathan, are you there?
Yep, I'm here. We were just talking over each other. I'm going to start from pit lane. I've never done it before, so I'm hoping I'm doing it right.
That's fine. Ashton and you can go at it together. Alright, we are getting ready to go green, and again, Aaron, Michael, Ben, Ryan, pace car is in, and here we go. Here goes Aaron, Michael, Ben, Ryan, Ashton is in back. Jonathan, go, go, go. Aaron in the lead, already pulling ahead. Hey, Ashton, you should probably, quote-unquote, wait for Jonathan to catch up.
Alright, I can do that.
Aaron Willem, Michael Gershon, Ben Wallace, Ryan Willem, Ashton still following the four of them, waiting for Jonathan, and Jonathan started from the pits, didn't know really what the procedure would be for the quote-unquote coaches. Doesn't really matter. Ashton will wait for him at some point, and here we have Ryan. I can see him on the screen. Oop, making a pass, oops, move on. So we have Ryan made the pass on Ben, I believe. Somebody's going in the pits. Ashton is in the pits. There's Jonathan. Off he goes.
I'm here for repairs because I crashed.
And let's go back. In the lead, we find Aaron, followed by Michael, Ryan, and Ben. Look at the crowds. Unbelievable. We can go ride with these drivers. Cockpit view from Ryan's car. So Ryan has, I believe, Michael Gershon in front of him. Where we are here. So we have Aaron, Michael, Ryan. And so Michael Gershon 2.2 seconds behind Aaron, and Ryan is 1.5 seconds behind Gershon. Oops, okay. We have Ben Wallace, who is 4 seconds behind Ryan. And then Ashton and Jonathan. Let's hope they hook up. Ryan in a 139, no lap. Oh, that was practice. Sorry. In race, we are still behind. Ash, I'm not sure. Oh, Ben is in the pits. Not sure why. Jonathan in the pits as well. Aaron in last lap of 138.8, which is the lap he's driving now. Again, there's a slight delay between what we see here and the driver on track. So this lap finished about 10 seconds ago. Turn 1. We have Michael Gershon, only 2.3 seconds behind him. Ryan is only 2.5 seconds behind him. And Michael Gershon's best time, 138.9. Is he catching up? No, but he's managing that gap with Michael Gershon. Michael Gershon's managing the gap with... Darn, I lost them all. I'd like to see where these guys are. This is Jonathan, and I believe in front of him is Ashton. I'm pretty sure. Hard to tell. Okay, I need to go find the leader. I'm totally lost. Michael Gershon still behind Aaron, and the gap seems to be stabilized. 2.4 seconds. Remember, this lap that we're seeing just ended a few seconds ago. And Ashton is catching up on them. Michael Gershon, Ben Wallace, Ryan Willem. What's Ryan's best time? 1:39.9. Oopsie. I believe that was that Ben? Not sure. Ashton putting in some fast times. Just playing catch up now. This is the way this track is driven. Riding on board with Ashton Harvey. My teammate in endurance races in iRacing. Always fast, methodical, calculated, brutally effective. This lap finished, and that was a 36.9. He's on a mission. Let's see where that puts him. So, Michael Gershon losing just very slightly on Aaron. We went from a 2.4 to a 2.5 second gap. Ryan is now 3.5 seconds roughly behind Michael. And Jonathan is all by himself somewhere. And so is Ben. So let's go ride with somebody else. Aaron, our leader. Aaron's lap times, 38.8. Michael in back of him. So Michael's last lap time was a 140.1. What was Aaron's? 140 point flat. So yeah, Aaron is just a tenth or two faster each lap, but they're both being very consistent. The gap is not really increasing. 3.5 seconds now, so I guess Michael lost a second in this last lap. But he still has a close to 5-second lead on Ryan. Jonathan Goring put in a 138.5. I believe he is riding in back of Michael Gershon, but a lap down, quite possibly 2 laps down. We have about 10 minutes to go in this race. Ten minutes to go in this race, guys. Looking good. Well, 37.7 for Jonathan. This is the lap that we're watching right now. This is best lap in this session. Ryan did a 139.7. Ashton a 136.5. And followed by 136.6 on a mission. Ben Wallace, not as fast as he was initially. I'm not sure if he's got damage to his car. 146 and 145 are his last 2 laps, and he has put in a 141. So yeah, that car sounds like it's sick. Pace car. Aaron down to 138.7. And the gap now between Aaron and Michael is back down to 2.5 seconds. It was 2.5 seconds and it went up to 3.5 about a lap or 2 ago, and now it's back down to 2.5. So not sure if Aaron had a slower lap here, and actually Michael's last lap was a good lap. That's where he picked up a second. And he seems to be closing in on Aaron just a little bit. This is the lap that, just this lap time, 138.8 is this lap that ended about 10-15 seconds ago. Yeah, not quite live. All right. The gap down to 2 seconds. Ryan now at 9.7 seconds from Aaron. No, 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 no. Okay, go, go, go. And there goes Ryan for P2. So, Ryan is now P2. And Michael Gershon, P3. Let's see if he got any damage to his car. Let's look at the car from the front. Yep, the wing is damaged. We can see it here. Not sure how it will affect the handling of the car, but we shall find out shortly. It actually shouldn't hurt it too much. Handling the pressure. So we now have, I believe that is Ashton right in back of Michael. Yes, it is. And Ashton is putting in a series of 136s. And Jonathan is a lap down, but of course we know he spent time in the pits. He started from the pits. Aaron is in a comfortable lead now with 11 seconds on his dad. We are 15 minutes into the race as of the last lap. The clock is showing us 19 minutes right now with elapsed, which leaves us 6 minutes in this race. And it just looks like Ryan is not far behind. Or is that, who is that behind Aaron? Jonathan Goring, here we go. Jonathan is a lap down, but is going to pass, I believe, is likely to pass. Aaron, he's running 37s. At this point, and let's see this from Jonathan's cockpit. So here we are riding with Jonathan, who is a lap down but catching up with the leader. And if Aaron,
my car is damaged.
yes, it is. I can see it. Just keep driving it. So Jonathan now catching up with the leader. Let's see how he makes this pass, assuming he's going to try to make a pass. And hopefully it's nice and clean. Aaron went a little wide there. It's easy to do that. Messes you up for the whole series of turns here. Jonathan on a mission. And Jonathan should be at a great toe here, get up and down the back straight. You really get an incredible advantage. I was following him here in practice and got a huge toe. Got to be able to make the pass though, and Aaron is going to be, nope, not defending it, just letting him by.
Where's Ben?
It's fun to watch. Two gentlemen drivers. Aaron was being nice and letting Jonathan pass, knowing that Jonathan is lapped down. And Jonathan was respecting Aaron being the leader and staying in front. You can see how this car slides a lot. It's incredibly fun to drive. So maybe in this lap, the back straight, Jonathan will make the move. Yeah. And he's on the inside.
I could use some booster rockets to get away from Ashton.
Can't help you with that. And as much as this is fun, let's go see how Ashton and Ryan are doing. Oh yeah, I see Ashton right in back of Ryan. Ashton making a pass now.
Jonathan, I'll let you by on the straightaway. You're faster than me, so you can just go by.
Okay, you don't have to. I was having fun with you.
Back with Jonathan and Aaron. Aaron is taking no chances. He's like, go ahead, Jonathan. Why would I mess this up?
Or not. One bit too late on the brakes, sorry.
So, here we go. Aaron just passed. Jonathan just
All
passed
good.
him. We should be getting close to the end of the race here. 25 minutes. Whoa! That was brave of Aaron. And let's see this again. Aaron and Jonathan. And I believe this should be the last lap because we have passed the 25-minute mark. I am just checking to see. I would imagine we're going to see the checker in this lap. As I can see, elapsed time is 25 minutes and 57 seconds. And we are now riding with Aaron and Jonathan. And we know Jonathan is a lap down. And Aaron is just doing his thing, trying not to get influenced by Jonathan, which is what you want to do as a racer. Who's in the back of them? Ashton is a ways back. But Ashton is...
Sorry, Jonathan, I don't know, I just squeezed you, I think.
It's all good, man. All good. Focus forward.
Here we go. Jonathan and Aaron. Whoopsie. Yeah, I see what Aaron meant about 10 seconds. This was about 10 seconds ago. And we're 27 minutes in it. We have 1 minute remaining, is what I see on the clock. So I'm sure we will see the checker flag soon. I guess the pace lap is counted in this elapsed time, and the actual race time starts when the race goes green. Something I learned, I guess, today. I've been racing in iRacing for about 3 years, and I just figured this out. I'm a slow learner. And Aaron, Jonathan, Ashton is in back of him, and Ashton is now 7 seconds behind Aaron. You can see him here in the background, and Ryan will be P3, 15 seconds behind. Michael Gershon had damage done to his car, was having a great race in P2, and arguably catching up with Aaron had brought the gap down to 2 seconds. It had been around 2.5 seconds for a bunch of laps, and then Aaron increased it to 3.5 seconds. White flag, 1 lap to go. We are on our last lap, and then the gap dropped to 2 seconds, and then Michael made a mistake in turn 1, hit the wall, and that was the end of his aspirations in today's race. Did some slight damage to the front wing, but evidently it hurt the car because he complained about it later on, and we can see he's been losing more and more time. So Aaron has now a 3.8 second lead on Ashton, with Jonathan in between them. Nope, Jonathan is no longer there, and half a lap to go, and Ashton is closing in on Aaron, but there is not enough race time and race distance for Ashton to close that gap. No way. And let's see this from Ashton's cockpit. There we have it. Unless Aaron makes a big mistake, which he should not. And we know now that...
Nice win, Aaron. Can we get some donuts?
Yeah, right. With what power? And Aaron Willem wins another one. Good job, man.
Thanks. That wasn't as difficult as the last one per se, but it's good to win.
So what you're saying is you've been...
Yeah, Aaron, I was just messing with you too. I was trying to get in your head, and you stayed pretty good for the most part. Nicely done.
Yeah, well, you definitely succeeded in getting in my head. But yeah, luckily I was able to hold on.
Very good job. It's too bad Michael lost it in turn 1 there. He was, I don't know if he was closing in on you, but the gap was around 2.5 seconds for a number of laps, and then it increased a little bit, and then it decreased down to 2 seconds. And then he made a little mistake that cost him a lot, and we know that his car sustained some damage that made it a lot slower afterwards. But that was a nice race while it lasted, Michael.
Thanks for hosting the race, Jay, and Ashton and Jonathan for all the help.
So,
Always a pleasure. I'm sorry I have to choose not to race when trying to broadcast this and show different images, but good job, guys. It's been fun. Let's keep it going. Next week we go to Zandvoort. I think if we have the consensus, we'll keep racing the Skippy car. Doesn't mean we cannot drive other cars during the week. Ashton knows that I've taken a few laps this week at Zandvoort, and it's absolutely a blast. And for those of you who are interested and have the license to do so, go race it. The iRacing official series is at Zandvoort this week in the Skippy car, and it is a blast. It's challenging. Anyway, I have, I can't say anything more. It's great.
Yeah, Jay, thanks for hosting. Glad to be part of this, as always. A lot of fun. Nice job, Aaron. Congrats again on the win, and everybody else. I will see you at Zandvoort.
Thanks, Jonathan. See you.
Enjoy the rest of the weekend, guys. Thank you. And this was race number 5 from Road Atlanta Lime Rock Drivers Club sim racing series for the first time this week in the Skip Barber Formula 2000. We are racing on the iRacing platform like a number of professional race series are doing during this pandemic, and I think it's been a lot of fun. Let's try to get more club members involved. I know of a couple trying to get in, working on getting equipment. Feel free to reach out to us, Ashton and myself. If you have equipment, or if you can locate equipment, we can help you install it. Ashton can help you. Our tech guru Joel Minton can help you. So just reach out to us, and we'll be happy to help. Take care. Thanks for watching, and again, have a great weekend.